Good morning, guys. My name is Richard Warrington. I own Mr. Guns Firearms located right here in Cave Creek, Arizona. And I am an 0702 manufacturer with an 02 SOT, and I do NFA submissions. And I've been doing a series for you guys regarding difficulties with the submission process with the NFA and the Eforms website. And I just wanted to give you the latest update. Here we are, January 5th, $0 for a tax stamp now if you have an SBR or a suppressor or an AOW or a short-barreled shotgun. So it had been encouraged as a result of the big beautiful bill going through that everybody buy up a bunch of suppressors and go out and just wait till January the 1st. All these dealers went out and sold a lot of suppressors and said, hey, we'll hang on to them until January the 1st. That way, when the tax stamp goes away, we'll go ahead and submit them for you and you won't have to do anything. So just to refresh, it had been rumored through a major suppressor guy that I do business with that there were some 2 million suppressors waiting to go into the system, right? So that to me signaled that it was going to be probably like a little bit of a backlog with regards to all those suppressors going in within, let's say, like the first week. We'll give them like the first week, right? So the first comes along, and listen, the reason I pay attention to this is because I'm a small business owner, right? Like, suppressors add to my bottom line. Why wouldn't I want to sell suppressors? So I do. And then the tax stamp thing, I have high value individuals who don't, aren't really bothered by that, and they'll just go ahead and pay it. But I mean, for the regular guy, $200 adds a lot on top of a suppressor, and then the wait times, etc. So that being said, I had been encouraging people through social media, through talking with contacts, through, upping my inventory of suppressors. Like, look, the first is coming. There's not going to be any tax stamps. You don't have an excuse anymore. So, ramping up to the 1st of January, no big explosion in suppressor sales. The same process applied previous to January the 1st with regards to doing a submission process, right? So here comes the first comes along, boom, phone's dead. Nobody comes in the shop. On the second, one of my good customers that I've been doing business with now for about 5 years since I moved to Arizona and opened a shop, he said, hey, my can is here. Let's go ahead and get it submitted. So on January the 2nd, we submitted his can. He came in about 12:30 and he left about 4:30 because it was the same old thing with the Eforms website with regards to how long it took to perform the submission. You'd get the same, crash or clocking or error. So to me, nothing had changed because when I first started doing suppressor submissions and SBRs and SBSs, it took a long time. And to have somebody sit there and wait in the shop to do it was not realistic. So here we are, January 5th. I have submitted one suppressor. One. I've got other guys in the wings who are like out of town or whatever, so we're waiting for them to get back so they can go ahead and do their submissions. But I have no delusions about the speed of process because here we are 3 days after we submitted that paperwork and I've got nothing. It's still in the system. The website hasn't changed. Even checking my NFA inventory is difficult. Even going in and trying to check the status of his application is difficult. They didn't change anything. It's another big FU to us, the dealers, the consumers, and Americans. Meanwhile, we went and took over Venezuela, so we got that going for us. And what's going to happen moving forward with the NFA? I don't think effing thing's going to happen, to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I think they've got all this crap choked down. So we can't submit a whole bunch of suppressors. We can't submit a whole bunch of short barrel rifles. It's all just another big jag-off from the government to us. If you saw my previous video, hope you liked and subscribed. Watch this video. I'm going shooting with White Boy right now out at Cowtown. We're going to do some pistol work. Should have some more video to post up for you. He was a DevGru guy for 17 years, Team Red, so going to get his feedback on the whole Maduro thing. And yeah, stay tuned, man, because I don't know, things aren't getting a whole lot better. Or will they? My name is Rich. This is Bad Shooters. I own Mr. Guns Firearms in Cave Creek, Arizona. Like and subscribe. Leave me comments below. Let me know what you're dealing with your NFA submissions. If you're doing Form 1s, if you're just a regular guy doing your own forms, or if you've gone to your dealer and had forms submitted and whether or not you got them back. All right? Have a great day.